Yes, Red Bull might have dominated the Bahrain Grand Prix and the gap to third place was 38 seconds, but the driver in third place has took all the headlines. It is Fernando Alonso and Aston Martin. Now it looks like they have a car that can challenge for the top 3 this season. Even Mercedes have went out and said they are faster than them, and that is a wake up call for Mercedes. But it also is a testament to the great work that Aston Martin have done over the winter. Of course, they signed Dan Fellows from Red Bull, who was key in the designs alongside Adrian Newey, and that seems to be a key move that they have made. They have the driver in Fernando Alonso. They also had the belief that the car is good, and Fernando Alonso even said after the race yesterday that he could have kept driving for another hour. The car was that mega to drive. Now this video is to look at, can Fernando realistically fight for victories this year or finish inside the top 3 in the championship? Personally, I think yes. Of course, they were slightly fortunate yesterday with the retirement of Charles Leclerc and the Ferrari, who suffered an engine issue, but that third place was a sensational drive. The Aston Martin looks like a better race car than the Ferrari and the Mercedes put together, especially on tyre wear. And of course yesterday Bahrain is a really tyre deg heavy track, and the Aston Martin seemed to revel in that. It just got stronger as the other cars got worse. But can Alonso fight for wins? I do believe so. Now which track that's going to come at, I don't know. We'll have to see how it stacks up against the Red Bull in Jeddah, but I do think that they have built a solid foundation, you know, to go from 7th in the constructors in 2022 all the way now to fighting for the top 3 and putting pressure on Ferrari, Mercedes. That is quite the testament to Lawrence Stroll and the team that he's built, you know. And not to forget that Lance Stroll, who broke both wrists and his toe in a cycling incident a few weeks ago, he managed to finish 6th place. Now that is an incredible drive, considering that on Friday he couldn't even get out of the car and he was having to be helped out and he was using one hand to push the steering wheel through. An incredible drive, and it makes you think what he could have done if he was fully fit. But there is a sadness to this. I also think that Fernando Alonso, you know, he is 41 years old, and it just makes you think if he was in a competitive car for say the past decade, you know, what could he have done in Formula 1? You know, we've got all this talent, and then a few bad moves on his part. You know, he just picked the wrong team at the wrong time. And yeah, he seems that he's got the right team now, which essentially will be his last team in F1, I believe. And I think that he could seriously fight for victories. But let me know in the comments what you think of Aston Martin. Do you think that they can challenge for the top 3 this year? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Christ F1 for more content. We will see you next time.